Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. Today our topic is about the hypocrisy of what it's called Western newspapers and agencies. This is the BBC Arabic, and this is the BBC English. If you do not speak the languages, you will not notice the difference. The news between both is totally different. The approach of the news is totally different, and in a simple way, everything is upside down. What you will find in BBC English is not what you will find in BBC Arabic. And by the way, this goes for all newspapers who have languages. Now I understand that the interest of those who live in certain country or speak certain language sometimes can be different. But when you report a news, how come it appear in English but does not appear in Arabic? And how come it appear in Arabic but it does not appear in English? If the news is a news, the news should appear in all your pages. Simply because those people, they try to win viewers. If they post the same news in different place, they will lose viewers. And I will give you an example. As you see, thanks to Allah, first of all, more than 50 people just get killed an hour ago in Istanbul airport, and look like it's time for Turkey to pay the price of the terrorism they supported for many years. But this is not really what I'm going to talk about. If we go to the Arabic news in the BBC, and I go down here, you will see here it says, forced two Muslims by Hindus to eat the poop of the cow for smuggling beef. And for sure, anyone who is reading Arabic, he will be so upset from the Hindu, and he might go in the street right now and look for anyone is a Hindu, and he might try to kill him. And yet they tell you why there is terrorism. Obviously, Arabic Western medias are part of it. The way you report the news is made in a way to make you so angry and so upset from those who you are must be hate for they are Hindus. But they will not tell you that this is a country where those people believe the cow is a holy for them. So when those two Muslims, they do what they did, they know that they are really doing something extremely aggressive against the Hindus. It's not allowed to eat beef. It's not allowed to kill cows. It's not allowed, period. Especially if you are in a territory where all of it is Hindus, and this is the law. But when they present the news for you, they will not try to explain, like, you know what, this is nothing really compared to what you Muslims do to the Hindus. What if a Hindu throw a poo-poo at the Kaaba? What they will do to him? What if a Hindu, he ate pork in Saudi Arabia? What if a Hindu, he drink wine in Saudi Arabia? What if, what if, what if, what if? They made them eat the poo-poo? I think this is a very nice punishment compared to what Muslims do to others. Muslims crucifying people for eating in Ramadan. 70 children were executed for eating in Ramadan. Children's. But yet the BBC, they are trying to present in Arabic only. Listen, and this is why I'm saying the news in English is different from the news in Arabic. In Arabic, they know that the one who will read it is not the Hindu, so they will not lose the Hindus. And if you are a Hindu, if you are an Indian listening to me, I have a request for you to launch a campaign against the BBC and the hypocrisy, because obviously the one is running the BBC in Arabic is a Muslim. When you live in a country, as an example, I eat beef. But if I go to India, I know the city, it's forbidden. It's a big deal for them to harm or to kill a cow. I will never kill a cow. Not because I agree with them, but this is the law. If I go to Islamic country, I know it's forbidden for me to eat in the street in the month of Ramadan. I am not a Muslim. I should not fast. But I know the law of this country force such a thing. So you have to obey. And when you exceed for no reason, you know, if you want to eat beef, go to your territory where beef is allowed and live there. If you want to drink wine, well, go and live where people can drink wine. As long the majority there, they will not agree with it, then you have no choice. Now somebody will say this is a freedom of etc. This is garbage. There is no freedom anywhere in the world. When you speak about freedom, freedom always is limited to something. Are you free to say I want to support ISIS? No. You will be arrested and you will be investigated and you might even be deported if you are not a citizen. Are you free to say I support killing the Jews? Absolutely not. Even in Europe, the most liberated countries in the world, you go to up to 5 years in jail if you say such a thing. So freedom have a limitation, but it's okay for Muslims to beat you, to lash you, to jail you, to do anything if you offend their religion, even if it's not even an offense. But when a Hindu forced 2 Muslims to eat the poop of the cow because they killed one of the most holy items in their religion, I think this is a very nice punishment compared to the crime. Imagine you do that to a Muslim. Imagine you eat Allah. The Muslim will eat you alive. So here we see the hypocrisy of what it's called BBC. And obviously they are trying to make fun of the Hindus and their religion, showing you like how, look how much they decorate the cow, look how much etc. I challenge them to make the same and to do the same for Muslims. Kissing the black stone and worshipping a vagina. They were not there. The Hindus are very nice people compared to any around you. We cannot compare to the Muslims. And because nobody will read the Arabic newspaper of BBC or the Arabic version of it, well, there we go and we insult them and we make fun of them. I look for the news in the BBC English to find, can I find it there? Like, can I find where Hindus, they force some Muslims to eat the poo-poo of the cow for killing a cow and smuggling the meat of the beef, the cow? I could not find it. I searched all over. That is the hypocrisy. And by the way, this is the case for all over Middle Eastern newspaper and Western. All of them, they are the same. A bunch of corrupt, filthy liars. The whole point is how to attract more readers. It doesn't matter how many lies there. It doesn't matter how much hate they spend there. It is just to earn the propaganda. As an example, Russia Today, they post in Arabic news totally different from the news they post in English. It's the same garbage. If you read Russia Today, you will think you are reading an Islamic newspaper. But Russia Today in English is different style. It's a place where they defend the gays and the lesbian. In Arabic, they will never do that. So those people, they direct their speech by the language, and they change their tone and their attitude, and their value depend in the language. And this is the top of the hypocrisy. So be aware of the hypocrite and be careful. Those who they change their tone, depend of they speak to who, those are not people to listen to. You know, Obama, when he speaks to the Jews, he is a Jew. When he speaks to the Muslims, he's a Muslim. When he speaks to the Christians, he is a Bible lover. But all of us, we know that this guy, he made hundreds of statements making fun of Christianity. And this is the case for many false teachers, as James White. When he speaks to Muslims, he tried to present himself as the one who loved Muslims to death. And he will never say the truth about Islam. And when he speaks to the Christians, he tried to prove that he is a person of speaking of being consistent. So he is fair, and he judges in a fairness. But you will never see James White attacking Islam for killing Christians in the Middle East. You will not see James White is getting angry for raping and killing Christians in the Middle East. He is angry if you say Muslims, they love what happened in Orlando. He will be so happy if you say that ISIS is Islam. He will be so angry if you are saying anything will hurt the feeling of Muslims, for he is a hypocrite man. And I want Christians from now on to give this guy, because really he is making me so upset because of his lies. When you speak about James White, please call him Muhammad James White. I gave him a name, and I think he deserves it. This guy is not a Christian minister, and he is a false man, and all of us, we have a duty to expose him. This man, he called all those who call Islam is ISIS are liars. That's mean Christian Prince, Sam Shamoun, David Wood, Osama Daktok, Nabil Qureshi, you name it. All the Christians, they are liars because they say Islam is ISIS. And the coward, I keep saying to him, name for me one thing ISIS did, it is not Islamic. In other way, name for me one thing ISIS did, Muhammad did not practice or approve. But yet the coward, he don't dare to answer and to prove to us how ISIS is not Islamic. This is how liar, hypocrite he is. And with this, I say thank you. I just wanted to share this with you. Please share with your friends, and don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. God bless.